Hi guys, it's Shell from Shell's Colouring. I thought I'd come and do a little bit of a colour and chat and say hi to everyone. And yeah, the end of the week started off really good. I had my nails done, went for a Halloween theme, got some gems, spiderweb, vampire mouth and glitter and I love them. And I went to a salon to get a consultation to get my hair done, and because my hair's black at the minute and I've been using a box colour on it for a while, and I either go for black or like darkest brown, and I want to go a couple of shades lighter, and because I'm getting a lot of grey round the front. And I said to the woman at the salon, I said I just want to go a couple of shades lighter, and have some lighter pieces going through it, not loads. And she was like, well, because what you've got on your hair, we'll give it a go, see how light we can get it. And did a skin test. That was going okay, I thought. And she rang me a little bit later, said, oh, I've done the test on your hair. It come up really light. She was really pleased with how light it come up, because obviously she wasn't sure. And I was like, oh, brilliant. She said, oh, I finish at 5. And I said, oh, that's good. I've got to pick my daughter up she's just started high school, and she's doing netball. And I said, well, that's okay, because I've got to pick my daughter up at 4:30, and I can come straight down and, we can discuss it. It's like literally it's around the corner. So she said, yeah, that's fine, that's great. So at home, and sometimes my kid's dad, because obviously we're not together anymore, so when he's not working, he picks the kids up from school or takes them. So that night on Thursday, he picked my son up from school. The school had turned around and said that Parker, my son, had an accident at school in outdoor learning. He's a very clumsy boy, and he fell over, and he falls over a lot, and basically he hurt his arm. He tripped over a log, like doing outdoor learning, and his arm got trapped between the log and his body. So they didn't phone me to say what had happened or anything. So his dad turned around and said to me, I think he's okay. They told me, obviously, when I picked him up from school, that was what had happened. And I thought, oh, okay. They've obviously checked him over at first aid. Parker said his arm was hurting a bit. And, so I was like, oh, okay. We'll keep an eye on it, see, how it goes. And he didn't mention it again that night. So I was like, oh, it must be fine. Fast forward to picking my daughter up from after netball practice. She doesn't come out until 5 o'clock. She normally finishes at 4, like 4:30. And I said, you know, where have you been? I've got to get and, you know, go to my appointment sort of thing. She's like, oh, sorry, I didn't realise we had like a netball tournament, like another group of girls come from another school. And I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. And I'd already rung them to say, you know, that obviously I was going to be late because I didn't know what was happening. And if I'd have known, I could have gone there first sort of thing. But anyway, so I got there just after 5 and I had to see another lady, and she showed me how light the hair had come up that she'd taken and tested to see how many shades she could get it up, and they was really pleased with how it had come out. And so I booked the appointment, and then so that was that. So I was really excited, thinking, oh, I'm going to get my hair done, get rid of all this grey that I've got, and, you know, finally feel a bit more, you know, better. Anyway, fast forward again, Friday morning, son comes into my room while I'm getting ready, take him to school, and he's like, Mum, my arm's really hurting. And I was like, oh, we'll get dressed and ready, and we'll, you know, I looked at it and it was a little bit swollen. And then he's trying to get dressed, bless him, and he starts crying, and I was like, oh, you okay? And he's like, no, Mum, I can't get dressed, it's really, really hurting. So I helped him get dressed and everything, and he's like, I can't move it, Mum, it's really hurting. I was like, okay. So I rang the school and said he's not going to be in. I said I've got to take him to the hospital to get it checked. You know, Friday morning, 8 o'clock, we're driving to the hospital and get there. Luckily, it wasn't busy. We had to wait in the kids' waiting room. And they've said they took an x-ray of it and stuff. The x-rays come back, and I think who we saw was like a junior doctor, and he's like, oh, don't think it's broken, we're going to put this wrist, I think it's like a splint thing, on him, and he can wear this for a week and it will heal and it will be fine. And when the doctor was putting this splint thing on Parker's wrist, Parker started really complaining, obviously, because he'd had it down by his side and wasn't moving it. It wasn't hurting as much. And the doctor was like, oh, hold on a second. I'm just going to go and talk to another doctor and see, to get him to look at the x-ray and see what he thinks. And I was like, okay, yeah, that's fine. And then he comes back and goes, oh, I spoke to the other doctor and he recommends that Parker sees a specialist. So I'm going to go and book him up an appointment. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, oh, is it broken then? And he's like, well, from what I could see of the x-ray, I don't, you know, basically he didn't really know. So I've got a specialist appointment booked Friday for Parker, and I suppose they'll x-ray it again and see if it is broken or anything. So brought him home. He had the rest of the afternoon off because he was in quite a bit of pain. And yeah, I've been, you know, doctor said to give him Calpol for the pain and whatnot, so I've been doing that, and, you know, to take the splint off a couple of times a day, and to keep moving his fingers, and Parker's been doing that and stuff. So I'm not going to find out until next Friday, you know, if anything's wrong with it, if anything at all. So, but I rang the school and said, you know, still don't know what he's done. He's got to wear this, and it's obviously it's his right hand. So, and I said, oh, I'm a bit worried, you know, because I don't think he's going to be able to write with his left hand. And his teacher phoned me back, and at the school he goes to, they, with his class, they've split the week up between two different teachers. So his teacher that he has, I think it's Thursday and Friday, phoned me and said, oh, you know, really sorry about Parker. You know, we didn't know that he'd hurt his wrists that bad, but they didn't actually, because I asked Parker and I said, oh, did they send you to first aid to check? And he was like, well, no, because it was the end of the day, Mum. And I was like, oh, okay. So, but, you know, the teacher was really nice. She said that, you know, she wished Parker better, and she would give him a laptop or computer to work on, and like an LSA will sit with him and, you know, help him with his work and stuff, and they won't make him write with his other hand. So, you know, that's good. But I didn't get a phone call or anything from the school when it happened on the Thursday, you know, to say, you know, Parker's hurt his arm or whatever, which I was a bit annoyed about, actually, because, you know, I know he falls over a lot. You know, he's very clumsy, but normally it's just a graze, and he didn't even get a bump note to say that he'd actually hurt himself. So if the teacher had forgotten to tell his dad, then, you know, I wouldn't have known anything, you know. But anyway, so that was that. We wasn't up the hospital ages, you know, they were really good and x-rayed him and whatnot. So, and he's, you know, moving his fingers like the doctor told him and stuff, and so they don't seize up. And bless him, he's okay. So, but yeah, so that was that. And obviously, because he'd done that, I rang my mum and told her, and she was like, oh, I'll come round and see him before I go to work. And I was like, oh, okay. And she spoke to Parker and all that, and then my mum noticed where I'd had my skin test done, like obviously to colour my hair and stuff, that it had come up really red. And I was like, oh, it's not been hurting or anything. And And she was like, because she started getting reactions to colour and stuff, and she can't colour her hair anymore. And I was like, oh, it'll be fine, you know. And I decided this morning, Saturday, to go to the salon and just get it checked out, because obviously I don't want to have an allergic reaction, because obviously it was only a tiny bit and I can't see it, you know. So I went to the salon this morning, 8:30, and the salon owner looked at it and she said, we're not going to be able to do it. And I was like, oh no, you know, I was so looking forward to getting it done. You know, I just wanted my hair done. I wanted to, you know, I thought it might make me feel better not having loads of grey hair everywhere. And she's like, you know, I'm not going to be insured to you know, do it, and you know. And I was like, oh, okay. And she said, you know, you might still be able to have a colour. You might have to just ring round salons and find someone that doesn't use L'Oreal. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was like quite upset, and you know, because I'd been looking forward to it, and for ages I've been thinking about what I want to do with my hair, and I finally decided, and it was all going well, and then it wasn't. And yeah, when I got home, and the first salon I rung, and I've been there before, and the woman on the phone was really nice, and she said, no, we don't use L'Oreal products, we use something else. I can't remember what she called it now. And yeah, so hopefully I've got to wait 2 weeks before I can get the skin test done, just to let this calm down. And then once that has I can get another skin test done and see how that goes. I'm just hoping that it works and it's not going to be a case of I'm not going to be able to colour my hair. But yeah, so I'm happy that I found a salon that doesn't use the L'Oreal products, so that I can actually you know, get my hair coloured and stuff, hopefully, if all goes to plan. So it's been quite an eventful end to the week, really, but you know, I'm happy that Parker's, you know, okay. Just got to wait for the outcome of what the specialist says about his like arm, wrist, and then go from there. And then obviously my hair and whatnot. But oh, sorry guys. Yeah, so, but I'm happy I got my nails done. I love my nails, and obviously that made me feel better getting my nails done and stuff. So, but yeah, how's everyone else's week been? So yeah, so this book I'm colouring out of is Deborah Muller's Little Witches book, and this is the first page that I'm doing in here, and I'm using my Ohuhu markers, just the bullet tip ones. So yeah, don't know what else to talk about really. My mind's gone blank now. I've had me rant about me hair and Parker and the school, and yeah, so but I do think it's bad the school didn't ring me though, just to say that he'd fallen on his arm. You know, even if he does fall all the time, it's, you know, I still don't think it's on. You know, and I think he should have been checked by first aid at the school as well, really. But you know, what can you do? I wasn't there, so I don't know. So has anyone else got this Little Witches Deborah Muller book and wants to do a buddy colour with me? That would be nice. I haven't done any buddy colours yet. I'd love to do one with someone if anyone's interested. The last couple of days I haven't done much colouring again, but I'm getting through my big pile of books that I wanted to colour in for October. I've still got a massive pile left to get through, but you know, if I don't get through all of them, that's, you know, doesn't matter. I can do some more next month if I wanted. So but I did a picture in the 50 Halloween miniatures books by Camellia Angel Covert. I really like that book, guys, really like it. So yeah, I want to get some more done in there, but it is such a cute book. I like all their miniatures books, to be fair, and I've got all the miniatures books because they're just so nice. So yeah, if she brings out another one, I'm going to be buying that as well. But yeah, and what other book did I really like? The where is it? Oh, sorry guys, reach over. This one, The Beauty of Horror, Tricks and Treats. Yeah, I really like this book, so I'm going to get another one done in there. Nice and spooky book there, and I love it. So Yeah, what's your guys' favourite book at the minute? You know, doesn't have to be Halloween or whatever. It could be just a book you really like colouring in at the minute. But I think the 50 Halloween miniatures and the Trick or Treat book are my favourite at the moment. So, because I do like all things Halloween, you know, whether it be scary and gory or cute and creepy sort of thing. So it's nice to colour in some different styles of books. Just mixes things up a bit, because obviously last month, as you saw, well, if you watch my completed pages for September, I did quite a lot of Hannah Lynn and I love the Hannah Lynn books, absolutely love them. But it's nice to go out of my comfort zone a bit and do something in the Alan Robert book, you know, that I wouldn't normally colour, sort of thing. Because lately it's been, you know, Hannah Lynn and Jade Summer. So it's nice to do something completely different. And yeah, it's nice. Just now I'm going to put some glitter on my page. This is one of the Chromatech gel pens. Quite liking these at the moment as well, because they've got a black glitter gel pen, and obviously with my other gel pens I've got the Pentel ones and the Sparkle Pops, and obviously the blacks changed to red, so it's nice to have a black that doesn't change colour on me. It's just plain old black glitter, and I've been liking that. I've been using that a lot, hence I've already used one of my refills, so I've got to order some more, and it's just for the black, and I think that I need it for, and a purple, so all my rest are still quite full, but I don't want to run out of that black glitter, so I shall be ordering some more of those. So yeah. So guys, I think I'm probably going to leave that there for now, because sorry guys, I don't know how long my phone will let me record for, so if we leave it there, and you'll see my finished page in October's completed pages. And yeah, if any of you would like to do a body colour with me in any book, I don't mind. I would absolutely love it. So yeah, So yeah, if you wanted to leave a comment in the comments section saying that you'd like to do a buddy colour with me and what book and whatnot, and hope you guys have a great day, and I will speak to you again soon. Bye.